We've got breaking news that's coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. Stone pelting in Budgam near a polling booth has been happening. Protesters pelted stones at security forces. Some violence there breaking out in Budgam at a polling booth and protesters pelting stones there at the security forces. You can see the visuals there on your screens. There have been incidents of violence that have been reported from certain polling booths in the valley, in the two constituencies where there is election, where there is voting that is currently underway. Remember, Srinagar itself has seen an extremely low voter turnout today compared to the other constituency, that is Udhampur, which has seen close to around 50%, if I'm not mistaken, voter turnout as of 3 p.m. But as far as Srinagar is concerned, it's extremely low voter turnout this time round as well, which, like our colleague was pointing out, was expected. But of course, here some incidents of violence that have broken out. Farid joining us on the phone line. Farid, like you were pointing out earlier, there have been some stray incidents of violence that have been reported, but tell us about this particular one where we can see stone pelting that's happening in Budgam.
That's right. These visuals are from Budgam, where from several locations we got inputs about stone pelting happening now. Several polling stations where there has been stone pelting, and in fact, not only Budgam, but also from some periphery areas of Srinagar where there has been stone pelting. So these are incidents that were expected, and especially in Budgam, there are certain volatile areas. And there are 3 places at least where stone pelting has been reported. This was the fear of the security agencies, and that's why there is a huge presence of police, CRPF in these sensitive locations. Challenge only increases for the security agencies because evening time is the crucial time when the induction will happen. Polling parties will come out and move out of the areas. That is the time which would be very tricky. And every time we've seen that during this period there is violence. So challenge still exists. And through the day there have been these sporadic incidents of violence in Budgam and Srinagar. And now the period between 6 to 8 p.m. would be crucial. We'll have to see how the security forces plan to tackle that. But definitely going by past experience, there will be violence during that time. The quantum we'll get to know in some time. But right now, they're trying to take control of the situation in Budgam and in the periphery, where you can clearly see these stone pelters trying to engage the security forces who are trying their best to really form a kind of a cushion around these polling stations and not allow this violence reach these polling stations and really disrupt polling. So that really is the situation right now as far as some areas of Budgam is concerned.
All right. Thanks, Farid, for getting us all those details.